Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Tuesday. This is Devils After Dark, coming to you live from American Whiskey, 51 Edison Place, across the street from Prudential Center, next to Jefferson Plaza. I'm your host, Sam Woo, here with Scotty of Sirius XM, Liquid Metal, coming to you live from his Beverly Hills Michael J. Fox Studios in Beverly Hills, California. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, X Live, Twitch, and now on Instagram Live on the Let's Go Devils Network. As the Devils lose to the Jets again, 4-3 in regulation. Lots to talk about, a lot of in-game news today.
Yeah, everything. Big news going on there in the old trade department for the New Jersey Devils. Hello, everyone. Tuning in on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and X, Supernova, Michael Hay, the Scarlet Knight, Wimpy, Stephen Angle, Big Fisherman. What's up, buddy? Selecta, how's everyone going? Piling on in. Chirp it up. I see Sam Woo's got the following camera on him right now, so if anyone gets motion sickness, please don't look at his camera. Yay! So let's talk about this game and see what you feel about it from the Devils' perspective. You know, they had another L tonight. So, yeah. Let us get to the recap. Big game, you know, in the sense of Devils honoring John McClain, old Johnny Mac there. You know, he was one of the first guys that I really was a big fan of when I was younger, you know, growing up, starting to watch the team and everything like that. So it was really cool to see him get his due as a player, as a great assistant coach. Maybe the head coaching wasn't, you know, whatever. But Johnny Mac, you know, you can't tell the story of the Devils without John McClain. You can't. So it was really cool seeing all the old, you know, players come out there. You know, we get Chico and Dano all the time, and they're great. They are, of course, great. But when you get the Stevens, you know, and Marty, too. You see Marty all the time, obviously, because, you know, they work for the team and everything. But when you get Scotty Stevens out there, too, you get a surprise visit from Brendan Shanahan, Aaron Broughton. Woof. That was pretty cool. And then Jacques Lemaire showing up there. That was pretty rad, I got to say. Good on the Devils for honoring John McClain. Unfortunately, a lot of times with these ceremonies, the teams have sort of a sluggish start, which was kind of the case tonight as the Devils took on the Winnipeg Jets, the Peg. And Mark Sheffley gets the Jets on the board there, 133 into it with a wrister, his 26th of the year. Not really the way the Devils wanted to start the game out, but you know, before the halfway point of the first period even gets over, 8:02 in it, Mr. Lenny Hamanaho gets his second of the year, the second of his career for the newcomer, getting the assist from Gritsyuk, his 13th, and this was a great pass over. Brian Gritsyuk making the play happen, and really just kind of forcing things right at the blue line there, battling for the puck. Hamanaho, you know, gets it, and he puts a nice shot right through the 5-hole of that's Connor Hellebuck over there. Not easy to do. So really nice to see. Love what's been going on with that fourth line, except for the fact that Cody Glass got hurt tonight and didn't return to the game. Awesome. So 1-1 right there, thanks to Hamanaho's second of the year. Good for Lenny. As we move into the second period, this is where the Winnipeg Jets, it was a weird game. Like, they really capitalized on their opportunities, and Hellebuck, the Devils didn't, which is, we've seen that story quite often. I don't think the Devils played terrible in this game overall, but there were a number of chances where they just couldn't push it home. So, the Jets get 3 goals in a row there at 3:23, 7:51, and 16:42, like spanned out over the course of the second period. And it was tough. It was a weird game where all of a sudden you're down 4-1, but it didn't really feel, I don't know, it didn't to me. It didn't feel like the Devils were down by 3 goals at that point. I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't really getting the full true spirit of this game coming through my TV today. But I felt like there was still like fight with the team. They weren't packing it up. It wasn't like one of those, man, nothing is working today. I don't know what is going on, which, we saw a lot earlier, but has been cleaned up in the past, handful or so of games. So it was nice to see at the end of the second period, the Devils finally get their first power play of the game, and they are able to capitalize on it with Jesper Bratt, getting betting. Maybe that's what I was trying to say over there. Jesper Bratt getting a PPG power play goal, his 12th of the year, coming from which we had a win here because we would have had another football call with Sam by God Woo. The man of the hour, the Tower of Power, too sweet to be sour, because Dougie Hamilton got a secondary assist, which stretches his. And we went over this. Don and Dano went over this. So Dougie has had points in 9 straight games that he's played. So he had one healthy scratch, and now he's had 8 in a row, or is it not? Whatever it is. They were off. Dano was off by 1, and they explained it. So that's what it is. I think currently, in the standards of the NHL records, it's an 8-game point streak because Dougie was a healthy scratch. But it's 9 straight games that he's played. He's registered the point. Trade him now. Keep those wheels burning over there, Fitzy. You did a good job today getting Palat off the books. Let's go with Dougie next. He's hot. Stock is up. Go for it. But Dougie, this goal was really all Jack Hughes over here on the power play. The Devils are keeping some good pressure there. They come around, and Dougie gets the puck down to Jack down low, and Jack makes like he's going to take this nice little slapper. But what it really is a pass directly on the stick of Jesper Bratt, who's parked, he's coming right into the front of the net. He's basically spinning around. He's in the front there. He's spinning around, and it's almost like a quarterback, like hitting a wide receiver, on a spin route. And they turn around, boom, the ball's right there. Jesper turned around, put his stick down, and like the puck was already on its way over. So Hellebuck sees this, and he's like, oh, damn. Maybe he doesn't realize that Jesper Bratt is right there. I'm not sure. But he's going to try and now get that with his leg. Instead of keeping everything tight, he's now got to stretch his leg out. What does that do? Opens up the old 5-hole. Right on Jesper Bratt's stick. Boop. Redirected in between the legs. Absolute beauty of a goal right there. Orchestrated by 86. Jack Hughes. He gets the primary, his 23rd assist of the year. JB, Jesper Bratt, his 12th power play goal at 19:24. So the Devils have a little bit of an answer there at the end of the second period. And we go into the third, and it was kind of the Connor Hellebuck show. Big ups to Mr. Timo Meyer for being an absolute pain in the ass throughout the game. He had a couple moments there with Luke Shen throwing but Timo continued throughout the game. And there was a point where it was Stanley and Shen, who are both monsters. And Timo was in there with both of them, and Johnny Tay's coming in after Timo as well. So love his bulldog, his mentality. But you know the deal. We just got to get Timo to get the puck in the net a little bit more. So the Devils, they have a good period. They got a lot of opportunities, but again, a couple of those pucks loose in the crease, but can't slam it home until near the end of the game there. 18-14 left, goaltender pulled. You get the captain once again in the center slot. This time, Jesper Bratt is setting him up from Jack Hughes. And Nico slams it home there past Hellebuck for his 17th of the year. Team leading for the captain, Nico Hischier, to get a little bit closer. 4-3 at 18-14 of the third period. All right, I guess it was more of a shovel kind of in. I don't want a big, like one-timer thing. But it was right in front of the net, basically where Jesper Bratt was when he had his tip in. The Devils, they try, they had a good opportunity there, but with about 12, maybe like somewhere it was like around 11, 12, 13 seconds. Dougie Hamilton doesn't keep it in the zone again. Along the boards, puck pops out, and that was basically all she wrote. The Jets did have a chance at the empty net, but they missed. But by that time, the Devils couldn't get back down for any more sort of setup or, plays or anything like that. And on Johnny Mac night, going into the Ring of Honor there, the Devils unfortunately fall short. 4-3 is the score. Winnipeg wins. Shots on goal for the Devils, 9-5-15. Like we said, they poured it on in the third, but Hellebuck just made them pay for it. And we've seen that just too many times this season. But at least they played all the way through, full, complete game effort, which to me is the most important thing. I'll take these losses with the complete effort that goes along with it and no just absolute sleepwalking. Winnipeg, and you might disagree. I know a lot of people said they didn't like that second period and obviously with the 3 goals. But again, I didn't feel like the Devils were really knocked down and out or anything like that. But we could talk, chirp away. That's what we do here, and this is why we have this show. Jets 8-14-4 in the third for a total of 26 face-offs. And Jets had the slight edge, 25-23. Devils 1 for 2 on the power play. Jets 0 for 2 hits. The Jets significantly out-hit the Devils 24-14. Devils only 11 block shots. Winnipeg with 21. Devils only 12 giveaways, though. So they played a lot smarter there. Winnipeg had 20. So the Devils lose. They don't, gain any ground here in the wild card or divisional standings, which, all of a sudden where they were looking like there might be a nice little shot to shoot up there. They've kind of been stagnant here. And now with 53 games played, still only have 56 points. Washington's jump ahead. They're only 1 point up, though, with 57. Also with 53 games played. But then Philly, with 57 points, they have 2 games in hand. They're only at 51 games played. And the Icelanders, with 61, have 1 game in hand with 52. But alas, Tom Fitzgerald knew what he was doing and sent the secret weapon of Andre Palat to the Icelanders. Let's get your opinions on everything and see what you're feeling about this game. And obviously the big trade that happened, I'm giving this one a check plus. We got that contract off the books. We only basically gave up, was it a 3rd and a 6th rounder there? And yeah, I think that does a lot, clears some space. And man, if you can get Dougie next and send him somewhere to make him happy, I'm all about that. I'm looking at Toronto. Now, you know me in Nashville. I think I would love to see Stamkos putting in some of those 20 or 25, 30 goals that he's got now already in the back of the net for us. Or maybe now we're hearing, St. Louis might be going around making a little fire sale happen. So we saw some of the rumors shooting around today of a different person in this trade. And I'm glad that the A train wasn't included, but a St. Louis Blue was highly rumored to. And yeah, I mean, they're not looking too good this year. So maybe there also is some toughness over there with their captain, Brendan Shin. So we'll see what happens out of St. Louis, other than Cairo, of course, who's having a very down year. But yeah, Sam Woo, what's up with you, buddy? You were at the game down there in the nice seats in the suites. That's what happens when you have slick hair like Sam Woo. But tell us, I know you were having a great time at the game. Was I off? I felt like the Devils were still, even though they let up those 3 goals, like they were still, I didn't feel like they had that defeated thing that we've seen so many times. Like, I feel like they were still played pretty well.
That was the sentiment in the crowd. I mean, we had this one wonderful fan that started the wave when we were down 2 goals.
I saw that.
He was in probably section, I would say 13 down below, and he had one of the most amazing Lene Aminaho chants I've ever heard in my life, and now it's starting to catch on outside of Prudential Center. So, I have Matt Freudenberger next to me, and I started singing it as well. Like,
oh boy,
I don't know what it is, but it was freaking amazing. Every time Aminaho was out on the ice, he would do this like little. I forgot which song it's derived from. It's one of those like early '90s techno, but it was amazing. But I had the same sentiment as well. The Devils didn't give up. The fans didn't really give up during the game. It was pretty packed for Johnny McIntyre. There was a lot of butts in the seats. The Devils scored 3 goals. The Jets, unfortunately, the Devils can, pull out a win here. A little disappointing, but Palat's out of here. But Palat's out of here.
Look at what Dubs just said in the chat. The Palat jersey. You all doubted the power of Sam Woo getting a jersey with someone's name on the back. Just because there was a slight delay didn't stop it from happening. Sam Woo got the jersey. What do we got? What'd you get that for Christmas? Right? Was it for the holidays?
Yeah, I got the jersey itself.
We're still in January, so less than a month since Palat's name actually went on the jersey.
Yeah,
out the door.
5 weeks.
5 weeks it took. He fought hard.
Actually, it took 6 weeks to get it stitched. But the jersey didn't even last 6 weeks.
We don't count that. Only when
it's
Palat's name was on the back. Yeah. You want and in your hands. Yes.
Yeah.
So they fought. They fought hard, but the power of the Palat jersey in Sam Woo's hands, no one could withstand that.
Oh yeah, and with that Palat jersey, we went on a 2-game heater, and then we fell apart. It was the Luke Hughes booing, and then I believe the 9-0 loss to the Islanders. I'm like, this Palat jersey is not doing too well. But I told you, it was a matter of time, and send some super chats if you want me to get a Jacob Markstrom jersey right now. If it all adds up, I can make that happen.
Get a Dougie jersey,
Dougie Hamilton jersey. But I think Matt Freudenberger has a Dougie Hamilton jersey. I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace. I saw one for $100 with an autograph to it. So, again, super chats can make your life a little bit easier. If you want to get rid of any New Jersey Devil, all I have to do is buy the jersey.
That's it. And it's done. Done deal. But Sam, I don't know about you, but I thought this was a pretty good deal. And I know this was a big signing for Tom Fitzgerald. This was one of his kind of, I think he wanted it to be. We know, after Johnny Hockey did not choose the Devils, this was kind of what happened afterwards. And I know Fitzy must have been hoping and thinking that, I want this to be one of those like statement moves of my GMing, tenure here in the Devils.
Yeah.
And it didn't work out that way. And sometimes that's a tough pill to swallow. So good on him for actually making something happen. Finally, we know it's been a little bit probably too long here.
I want to say something about Palat. In all fairness, The guy was professional throughout. It wasn't like
Great dude.
Yeah, it wasn't
Great
like
dude.
he was lazy.
Nothing against him personal.
Yeah, no.
Nothing.
It's just his AAV. That's always been the problem.
That's all it was.
It's just numbers,
That's all it was.
And
yes, we had fun with jokes and stuff like that, but we all know Palat's a stand-up guy. He had the A on his jersey for a reason. And yeah, we were all frustrated fans, but on a personal level, I've never met him, but from all accounts, one of the best teammates and, professional dudes out there.
And let me just tell you, this is not the worst contract in New Jersey Devils history. I think the worst contract, maybe the Ryan Clough contract with Lou Lamoriello. I mean,
what about Mr. 17's jersey, who hangs behind me over here?
Yeah, but he got us to the Stanley Cup Finals. I mean, Ryan Clough just collected.
And then he left. But
at least he got us somewhere. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, either way, I think this was a good deal, only giving up 2 draft picks. I'm surprised that the Icelanders went for this, to be quite honest with you.
Well, maybe they listened to this podcast when we were pitching Palat every night, with our sarcasm. Maybe they don't understand sarcasm. But you know what? The Islanders right now, again, with Matthew Schaefer there, having Palat on that team, in all seriousness, is a better fit for them. And, and right now, Palat's not a good fit for the New Jersey Devils, or never really was. But my only memorable moment with Palat was 2 moments, and it was in his first season that I remember. Remember when the Devils were 0-2 under Lindy Ruff, and the Fire Lindy chance came in that 3rd game. Devils were struggling to score, and then he was able to get things going offensively. I think he either had the assist or the goal. I don't remember. But also against the New York Rangers Game 7, when he literally willed himself to get that pass off, where the Devils got a 1-0 lead. And the way he forechecked in the Rangers zone was so relentless. It was playoff-esque Palat. Those are the only 2 moments I really have a Palat that's positive. And then it went downhill from there. So, but
he had a tough run. He was injured a lot. But yeah, like we said, dude's a pro. He's a great dude.
Yeah.
Did I just say dude was a great dude?
Yeah. As if we knew Palat, right?
As if we knew. But no, I mean, like we said, from all reports, stand-up guy.
Yep.
And hope the best for him. I don't wish him any ill will or anything like that. If he gets in and if the Islanders get in and the Devils don't, I am sure Palat is going to go on a run. That is the way it has been with ex-Devils, going to other places.
Yeah.
I guarantee you he will turn. Sam, I think you said this in our chat too, in our little group chat. He will turn into the Palat of Tampa Bay, as opposed to New Jersey, if the Islanders get into the playoffs this year.
Did I say that? I say a lot of things in the group chat.
You might have. I could have swore it was you. Maybe it was someone. Maybe it was Beer Baron. I don't know.
No, it's definitely not Beer Baron. Don't give him any credit.
But yeah, I mean, I like this move, and like I said, I would love to see if we can get Dougie moved as well. See what happens.
Yeah.
Only got a couple games left before the Olympic freeze, right? When does the actual freeze start?
I think it starts February 6th. I think
February 6th?
The last Devils game is February 5th, if I'm not mistaken, that Thursday.
Okay.
So, but I think, honestly, it's a kind of monkey off your back. There's still more moves to be made. Sending that Silyev over, you're going to have to give some to get something in return, but no salary retained was probably the big focus here. So
yeah, absolutely. It's off the books.
And I hope
for just a second and a third. I mean, a sixth and a third. Like what?
And I hope Fitzgerald, if he's going to be here for a while, I hope he learned his lesson. With some of these contracts that he gave out, where the no movement, again, what are the Devils are going to do? I mean, we shall see. I mean, if Dougie gets moved, and, we're assuming that Luke will come back after the Olympic break.
Yes.
But if they move Dougie, depending upon the financials, Devils would probably have a good, I don't know, $15 million.
I would have
obviously
to
prorated. I mean, you're talking about $9 million in Dougie Hamilton and $6 million with Palat. I'm just doing simple math here.
Well, let's look right now. Current cap space, Sam Woo, is $6,887 and $500. 6,887,500. However, when Mr. Luke Hughes comes back, we have negative $3 million cap space. So there's a little bit of an issue there. Probably Stefan Nason as well.
Yeah.
Once he returns. So there's a little bit of a problem right there, which is where you can see that big cap hit of Dougie Hamilton. Why it would be nice to get that one moved as well.
But his point streak is extended. So
That's what I'm saying. He's hot. Sell him while he's hot. Stock is up. Sell, sell, sell. Wolf of Wall Street. Let's go. But there are a couple teams out there you've just heard. I don't think the Blues probably would be interested. I don't know. They're probably going to be looking for younger pieces to come through. But you never know. Maybe. But from everything I've heard, Toronto, Nashville. That's the only things that I've read about or seen, rumors about. I don't even know if they're all that credible. But the two names that I hear, team names coming up with Dougie as well, have been Toronto and Nashville. So we shall see. Maybe there are others as well. Palat had to go through and waive his. So he went and did it. Good for him. He didn't have to go far. Long Island is not a really far. I don't even know where he was living. He might have been already be living in Long Island. It's really, just take the train over. It's not that bad.
I
so
hope
I don't
he
even
finds
know
parking. Parking at the Belmont's a little interesting. Let me tell you, when I went to that 9-0
he'll
loss.
have to get a Long Island Railroad train pass, as well. I think
he
he'll
parks
be okay.
in the Emerald parking and then have to take the shuttle bus to the arena.
But yeah, so you never know. Then maybe Dougie's got some places that he's talked about wanting to go. Like I said, if you hear anything, let us know. Because Sam Woo's going to be doing a morning woo tomorrow to get everything going. Did Robertson just score again for the Stars? Oh, no, it's not him. Okay, sorry. That's another one I know everyone's going to say, but I think the Stars would be friggin' crazy to not re-sign him. But, hey, if you get Robertson, you go with Robertson too. Okay, that's stay okay with me. But either way, morning woo tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe we'll have some more trade news to talk about, or there might be some other rumblings going on. Who knows? But I can tell you who does. And it's Sam, the man of the hour, tower of power, too sweet to be sour. By God, woo. And that's why you should listen to the morning woo with its 12,345th straight day of podcasting. That's what Sam Woo does for you. Win or lose, doesn't matter.
We had a great podcast this morning talking about Johnny Mac going back memory lane this morning. We'll be talking a little bit more about the Palat trade. I'll give you some analysis on that.
Woo and the you and the woo. We can make a new theme song.
Hey, we can make any song. Did you hear my Go Johnny Mac Go song?
No, Sam. I do not listen to AI music. No.
Oh, okay. Well, but
No.
I created
Please,
it, though.
Please don't ask someone who's played the drums for over 30 years in his life to listen to AI music, Sam Woo.
Are you jealous?
No, I'm not. I am not at all.
Are you jealous that I can point and click and make music?
No, because mine has soul.
Yeah, but I write the lyrics. I write the lyrics.
Okay,
I don't
I'll
know
give you credit for that. I'll give you some royalty payments for that. Okay.
Yeah.
You get the lyric royalties.
Yeah.
Woo are you? Woo
Woo,
woo.
woo, woo.
Nicely done, Steve. Woo are you? Woo 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 woo. I like that. All right.
Oh,
The
thank you.
Jarvis of podcasters.
To the Meyer jersey, Dubs is like,
Keep Dougie and sell Meyer. Oh no!
wow.
I don't know that. Oh, look at Dubs. Oh man!
Wow.
Wow! You
Timo
don't like
Meyer.
his bulldog attitude? I like Timo's bulldog attitude getting in there. Just needs to score a damn goal.
I'm thinking Mrs. Wu may get an Aminaho jersey.
Okay. That means he stays forever, right?
I don't know. She's never bought a jersey before.
All right.
You know.
Let's see if we can make it stay forever.
Yeah.
But we got $5 to a Sam Woo jersey.
That's my little scam with the Mrs. Wu. Be like, no, you have to buy that. You have to buy that jersey because if I buy that jersey, the guy's gone in like 10 days. I can't be giving you a jersey.
All right.
Guys, you know.
Maybe if they call for it though, we may have to get you a Timo jersey, Sam Woo. If the fans call for it.
Yeah. He's minus 17 now. Says Nick Adams, 27 points in 47 games. That might have to be the new target.
Oh boy.
Wow. Wow. And remember when I used to get trolled when I put it out that the Devils don't need Timo Meyer a few years ago?
You did.
I got trolled that and trolled with Lindy when I was like quadrupling and down.
You mean Lindy and the now in the playoff Buffalo Sabres?
Yeah. Yeah. And Nick Villano would be like, Sam, you got to stop. Our reputation.
Just let it go, Sam. Long. Just let it go.
But I want to quadruple down, damn it.
Well, Dallas just beat St. Louis. So,
wow.
Yep. Chalk up another reason to start selling some players over there, St. Louis. But okay, if you guys call for it, then we'll get Sam Woo a Timo jersey.
Yeah, you know what? We'll have like our own little GoFundMe.
I'm fine with that.
Sam Woo gets a Timo Meyer jersey.
Sam Woo gets a Timo.
This is how much it costs.
Let's do it.
How much it costs.
We have fun with this. I'm down with it. Let's do it. But we got to wrap up here because I know Sam is going to be back tomorrow morning. He doesn't have a lot of time, and he's still there. You can see he's up in the attic of American Whiskey. Big shout to Frank the Tank over there for always having our back and helping and hooking us up. With the big stage outside, and of course, whether Sam's at the pizza bar, whether he's in the front of the bar area over there, whether he's upstairs in the attic, or the penthouse. Big thanks to Frank the Tank.
Yeah, it's not the penthouse yet. After I fix up the place, it's gonna be the penthouse.
Oh, Dub says he's eating his words on Timo. Oh, I see. He's got a little buyer's remorse. Maybe he feels a little guilty because he pushed it so hard. So now he's trying to make amends, Sam Woo, by starting the fun for the Sam Woo Timo Meyer jersey. I'm putting all the puzzle pieces together here. I get you. I see what's happening.
See, we don't make this stuff up here.
Timo Meyer. Yes. He is also a lizard from South America. He is Timo Meyer.
Well, I think he was referencing to that thing Temu where you buy like cheap stuff.
Oh. What's the lizard? Oh, that's a tegu. Oh, my bad. That's a tegu.
Okay.
The Colombian tegus. Oh, yeah. They're like monitors. They're like massive. I'm sorry. That's right. It's a tegu. All right. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. All right. What's up, Dags? Nice to see you, Stanley. Serve. Selecta. Thank you, everyone, for chiming in. Robert. Saw some new people on here. There's old Nick Adams. Jacob Schmo. What's up, Jacob? I thought I saw some other noobs.
Tegu Meyer.
I got confused for a second.
What is he, a lot lizard or something?
Those things are big, man. They're like monitors. They're massive. Those Colombian tegus, man. That's like the final boss level of lizard that you can buy legally, basically. Yeah. Tegus, they can get really friggin' big. And if you don't, obviously, they can be a little aggressive too.
That'd be funny if we start a trend. Anytime Timo Meyer scores, we throw plastic lizards out on the ice.
Plastic lizards,
and the Devils have no clue where that came from.
Oh, hey, Josh, you as well. What's up? But we're wrapping this bad boy up for the evening. So, like I said, Sam will be back tomorrow morning with the morning woo.
Yeah,
just for you.
And also, State of the Fan address, 8:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.
I think today's Monday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. I almost forgot.
Yeah, you know what? It's that snowstorm. Everybody had Monday off.
It's been a lot of snow out here in L.A.
Yeah. Anyway. All right, so I'll see you tomorrow on the Morning Woo from the office. Till next time, let's go Devils.